subscribers, welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. So hey y'all, Virgo's reading is done. I'm going to do Libras mañana, but I wanted to hop in here because you guys, I promised y'all we would do girls chat. So I wanted to touch on a couple of things. One of them being my personal experience dating Sagittarius men. I told y'all I was gonna talk about it. Anyway, in a nutshell, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So, yeah. I hope everybody had a great week. We are still in Mercury retrograde. Yes, indeed. The week has been raggedy for some of us, but we made it through. Hi, TJ. I'm good, love. How are you? How are you? Today is Venus Day, so make sure you do something for yourself today. Make sure you are filling up your cup today, because let me tell you, working for other people, right, for corporations, you know, blue collar America, whatever, you're always giving. You're always giving of your time, your energy, your resources, whatever the case may be, to somebody else. Make sure, okay, that you do something for you. Make sure that you get you some rest. Take a day off if you need to. Oh, it's been in the building for everybody at work. I about hollered the other day. I think it was yesterday. I was at work and we have cubicles. So I'm in my cubicle, and then across from me, my coworker, she's in another cubicle, and I could hear her on the phone. Had no idea that she knew about Mercury retrograde, and she was like, "Oh, I feel so funny saying this, but you know that Mercury is in retrograde." And I was like, "Okay, so she knows." Okay, right. Which it's so funny because me and her had a little incident last week, but we worked through that, thankfully. You know, and the thing with Mercury retrograde, like I've been saying this in my Instagram posts, watch your mouth. Watch what you say, how you say it, because Mercury retrograde it's always full of like misunderstandings, miscommunications, things going wrong. That just is what it is. And it's so funny to me because social media is weird. The spiritual community and social media is weird because people automatically assume that if you are really feeling Mercury retrograde, oh, you must have all these karmic debts and you must be such a negative person. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Like, just because you may be, some people are experiencing the heat of Mercury retrograde, anybody can get it. Mercury got hands. So something may go wrong with your car, and did. My car is in the shop as we speak. Something may go wrong at work where you have a misunderstanding with a coworker, and did during Mercury retrograde. Something may happen in a relationship. You might get rejected. Somebody might tell you they're not interested in you no more, and did. Like, shit happens during Mercury retrograde. It has nothing to do with people being low vibrational or they still have all this karmic debt to. Anybody can feel it during Mercury retrograde. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde specifically, everybody is feeling it. So Mercury has got hands. And the thing is, being able to stay grounded, being able to not take anything personal, because there are 6 planets in retrograde. Normally when Mercury goes retrograde, it's not that many planets in retrograde. I think it's like maybe 2 or 3. It's 6. This go round, it's 6. Not to mention, we just entered another zodiac sign. So the planets are they're shifting and going into Libra. So that's a whole nother situation from an astrological standpoint that people fail to realize. The moon phases, the planetary alignment, and all of that plays a factor on people's behavior, whether it's a full moon, a new moon, a waning moon, a waxing moon. It all plays a role. Ricky? So, sending love to everybody because Mercury retrograde is ghetto. It's real ghetto. And you never know. You never know what somebody's gonna do. How situations are gonna happen. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm texting my sister back. So there's that. But yeah, ways to get through Mercury retrograde. Just staying calm, being patient, like I said, not taking anything personal, because anything that happens during Mercury retrograde, especially if it's something wild and out of control, it could totally flip around once everything goes back to normal. Like, the person can come back and apologize and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have behaved that way. I realized what I said was wrong. I realized the way I reacted in this situation was wrong. But it's just the energy surrounding the time, surrounding what's going on with the planet. So it's like, that's why it's important to be, for you yourself, and I'm saying you yourself, but I'm saying we as a collective, to stay grounded, to get grounded. Because when you are firmly planted, right, where you are, you're firmly rooted where you are, nothing can shake you. Nothing can shake you. Because you're firmly planted. Hey, Aisha, love. How are you, love? Nothing can shake you because you're firmly planted where you're supposed to be. And so nothing is going to get you out of character. Nothing's going to cause you to act wild and out of control, because you've already put it in your mind. Okay, I got challenges coming. Let me handle this appropriately. So you're not going to act crazy. You're just going to be like, okay, let me step out of here so I don't lose it. It's Mercury retrograde. I'm not gonna cuss her out. I thought about it, but I'm not gonna cuss her out, because that's what she wants me to do, because she wants me to get fired. She wants me to get fired. She wants me to get arrested. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this situation. You've already mentally prepared yourself. Once you're grounded and you are solid, you know what you know, you're good at what you do, you ain't worry about nothing. Because you already know what it is. And then you know how people get around this time of year. Right before the holiday season, it gets raggedy. So I'm like, and when I hear this saying, people are like, oh, it's the most wonderful time of year. Is it? Is it? Because every time in my 35 years of living, the holiday season has been chaos. It's hard to find parking spaces. Everybody's running around Black Friday trying to find sales. People are scurrying for Christmas. The shelves are empty. You can't find anything. So I urge people now, if you use a lot of herbs and spices for cooking or any other purpose, supplements as well to start building up your immune system, I would say get them now. Get them now. Because by late October, early November, baby, you're not gonna find sage. You're not finna find sage. You're probably not finna find celery salt. You're probably not finna find smoke flavoring. You're probably not finna find cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, because people just start buying it out. So in my mind, I've already told myself I'm gonna start getting what I need early, so that way I don't have to wait until the last minute and then everything's sold out. Hey, Divine Boo. Hey to everybody that's hopping in the live stream. How is everybody? Happy Friday. Rico, find you something safe to do. Girl. Well, listen. Some things have to be done. See, and that's another thing with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde will bring up things. It will bring up things. And y'all know how we talk about shadow work here. Y'all know how we talk about shadow work here. And part of the girls chat, I wanted to address it. Shadow work is a constantly, shadow work is a constant work in progress. And I was just having this conversation. Shadow work is, it's not low vibrational. It doesn't mean that you're low vibrational because you have things that you struggle with or that you're trying to overcome, right? Even the Bible says a righteous man falls 7 times, but he gets back up and he continues going, right? And God is just and merciful to forgive. So with that being said, shadow work is not a bad thing. It should not be viewed as a bad thing. If anything, it's self-development, it's self-improvement, it's self-awareness, it's accountability and responsibility. We owe it to ourselves as individuals, collectively, to look within and see the things and see the faults within ourselves so that we can become better, right? So that we can tap into the light, so to speak. It doesn't mean that because I have a problem with expressing my emotions or working through my emotions that I'm low vibrational. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that we all have different things that we struggle with. Where I may have issues connecting emotionally, where I come across as aloof, distant, detached, at times inconsiderate, selfish. Somebody else may have their shadow aspects, may be trust issues. Their shadow aspects may be mother wounds, father wounds, sexual trauma, sexual abuse, and overcoming the shame, the guilt, the embarrassment with all of those different things. So everybody's traumas, everybody's triggers are different. And it doesn't mean that you're a low vibrational person because you fall short. You know what I mean? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a human moment. We've all been subject to falling into traps of lust, instant gratification, lying, being selfish. We've all fallen into those types of situations at some point in life. And that's part of being human. That's part of our human experience. If you've never experienced it, that's just like as a child, right? You stole something and then you're given an opportunity to confess, like, okay, I took that and I shouldn't have taken it. If your parents or guardian, teacher, whoever it was, who was, the adult authority in that, the authority figure in that situation, if they didn't take the time to explain to you why stealing was wrong, why you shouldn't have taken something, would you have learned what stealing was? No. Same thing with shadow work. If it's not brought to my attention that I come across a certain way, whether that be by a boss, a coworker, a loved one, a friend, a close family friend, a relative, that I'm coming across a certain way, a client, then I don't know that I have something to work on. It doesn't make me a bad person. It just means I need to work on this aspect of my character. So I hope that makes sense, because nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. None of us. Even the most healed people walking around, parading around on social media, go through real life challenges and deal with real life situations. So who am I to judge someone else? If anything, my thing would be to pray for that person, to hope and pray that they get the help that they need, that they're able to work through whatever their traumas are, that they're able to take accountability for their own weaknesses and work through them. Allow people their time, give people their space, let them work through it. It's okay to not be okay. And that's a thing that I am learning personally. It's okay to not be okay, because what happens, I think for a lot of women, I can only speak for myself. Y'all let me know if you've been in this situation. But I think for a lot of single women, especially if you're over the age of like 25 or 30, you have been in survival mode a majority of your life. I would even say over the age of 21. A lot of us have been in survival mode. So you're independent, you take care of everything, you do everything because you have to. You don't have anybody else to fall back on. You don't have, yes, you may have, of course, everybody has family, right? You have blood relatives, but everybody's blood relatives ain't finna step up like that. Everybody's blood relatives are not finna come to your rescue every time a situation happens, or there's a financial crisis, or you've gotten evicted, you've got to move out of a place very quickly, or you're having car trouble and you need to get something fixed, or you need to get back and forth to work. Everybody doesn't have that. So you learn to get into survival mode. You know, you need to figure out how to take care of this and how to take care of that. You get into survival mode. And so sometimes being in survival mode, you may struggle with dealing with everything because it can be overwhelming. It can be the adult world can be so overwhelming emotionally, mentally, physically. You are tired. You are so tired. By the time you hit your 30s, you are tired. Some of y'all have gone to college, raised children, worked 2 or 3 jobs, juggled all of the finances by yourself. You are tired. And it's okay to be tired. It's okay to not be okay, to not want to be bothered, to just feel like you've got so much going on and you need a break. You need a break. So if you need a break, take one. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel like, you know, I let everybody down because I'm not in a good place, or you're dating and you realize I don't need to be dating right now. I need to be healing. I need to be resting. I need to be refilling my cup, because you really can't give to somebody else if your cup is empty. And I say this all the time, if your cup is empty, how can you give to someone else? You can't. You can't. And it's a process. It takes time. It takes time to heal. It takes time to work through all of that. It takes time. So don't feel bad about it. Now, as I was saying earlier about why I will not date Sagittarius men, I'm throwing them under the bus with Libras because at this point, it's giving very much liar. That's been my personal experience. It's giving very much liar. Like, you know that song by Shakira and Beyonce, Beautiful Liar? That's what Sagittarius men give me. Like, they give me that. Like, you're a beautiful liar. Like, everything that you say, it sounds great and it looks great on paper, but then when we try to do the math, sir, it's not adding up. It's not matching. Now, for those of y'all who are new to my channel, I drag the signs. So every once in a while, you might hear why I will never do this or date this sign, or the things that I don't like about this zodiac sign or that zodiac sign. Listen, we all get it, okay? We are all not safe, including air signs, because we a hot mess. So we do it. So if you're easily offended, this moment is not for you. If you're easily offended, if you're dating or dealing with a Sagittarius, you might want to listen up, because you might get some heads up here. Let's see. Sagittarius men are very bold, from my experience. They're very bold. They're not shy at all. A lot of times they are loud, like colorful. And when I say colorful, I mean like personality, but also in style. Like, they want to be seen. They want to be noticed. They're also very flirtatious. I don't know if you've ever dated a Sagittarius man. Please comment on this video and let me know your experience. But they're very flirtatious. They're very friendly. They're very social. The funny part is they're all like Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio. They're all in this last half of the zodiac. So it's like they're all neck on neck. So they all kind of like take on a little bit of each other's traits, kind of, sort of. Because I can kind of see a little Virgo in Libra and a little Libra in Virgo. It's kind of like, I can see a little bit of Sagittarius with Scorpio. It's, you know, the passion, the fire energy, right? But then there's that reserved energy, that very mysterious energy, like very secretive, like that. I can see that in Sagittarius sometimes. So it's like they all kind of just, can we just throw the whole last half of the zodiac in the trash? I'm just playing, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they all kind of like, okay. So there's a little Sagittarius. Okay, a little Capricorn in the Sagittarius. I see it. They're crossing over. A little Aquarius, Capricorn, a little Pisces. Like, it's all kind of like, okay, I see a little bit of this. I see a little bit of that. But my experience with dating Sagittarius men, or even dealing with Sagittarius men in general, they're just very like, they're fire signs. So they're very cocky. They're very cocky. They love female attention. They do. They do. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. See, there you go. There you go. Listen, Sagittarius men will go from 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. You do not want to piss a Sagittarius man off. They will go off. And when they go off, baby, ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back, because the anger, like I said, is from 0 to 100 real fast. And it's like, sir, you're going to have to be escorted from the building, from the premises. It's that bad. It's really that bad. Now, that's a Sagittarius man who hasn't, usually though they're younger. When they're hot-headed like that, they're younger. Usually if it's an older man, like over like 30, 35, he's more subdued. He has a lot more self-control, but he still can be an ass. He still can be an ass, because like I said, they're very cocky, and they have no problem being blunt with you. Sagittarius men are extremely blunt. This is why they get along with air sign women very well, because we're both very direct. Yes, they want to be all in your business. They do. Sagittarius men want to know, who was that? Oh, where'd you get that car from? Well, who sold it to you? Like, they want to be all in your business. That's why I said they all kind of fall hand in hand, because I see Scorpio traits a lot in Sagittarius men. Hang on, y'all. Let me get Rico off my table. Hang on. Ricky, come here. Come here. Bunny for sale. Okay, y'all. Yes, Sagittarius men love to be all in your business. They want to know all the details. They like drama. Sagittarius men high-key like drama. If you want to know who like drama, and they will be the first ones to open their mouth talking about some, oh, I don't do drama. Sir, you had 5 baby mamas. What do you mean you don't do drama? Sir, you out here in the streets. What do you mean you don't do drama? You love some drama. They love some good tea. They want to be all up in the business. They want to ask you all these questions. They're also very possessive. They're very possessive. They will fight over what they think is theirs. Okay? They will fight over what they think is theirs. If y'all want a bunny, let me know. Anybody want a bunny, let me know. Because this one right here, he gotta go. He gotta go. Don't let the eyes fool you, because Rico is not innocent. He does the most. And Rico's an Aries, y'all. He's an Aries. So, you know, there's that. But Sagittarius men love to be the center of attention. They think they are the life of the party. They also, here's the other thing about Sagittarius men that I don't like. It's okay for them to do something. It's a problem when you do it to them. They cannot take, they can dish it out, but they cannot take it. That's the thing about their mouth. They're brutally honest. They're blunt. But when you give them that same type of energy, it's a problem. Because now they're finna deny, and lie. They finna act like their shit don't stink. They are perfect. They don't have any issues. And you just making it all up. You're delusional. It's you. You're the problem. It's giving very much like high key, narcissistic vibes. It gives very much narcissistic vibes. And it does. So it's like, Now, I will say the positive side of Sagittarius men, like I said, they're the life of the party. They're very social. They are providers. They love to take care of their family. They love to feel like they're catering to you. They're very giving to the people that they love and care about. Like I said, they love and care about. They will give to you if they feel like you're giving them what they want. You know what I mean? If they feel like you're worthy, they will They will give, they'll give you gifts, they'll give you money. They're very much, and that's another thing about Sagittarius men. They do know how to keep money rolling in. Most of the ones I know of, they know how to keep the money flow. They do. But Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter, right, is a planet that inspires manifestations to come to fruition. Money, prosperity, material wealth. So Sagittarius is blessed to be ruled by Jupiter. Yes, they have a hard time admitting when they are wrong. Definitely. That's what I'm saying. They shit don't stink to them. You can tell them all day long, sir, what you did was wrong. It was flat out wrong. Sagittarius, which is why I think they're they're so quick to get what they want. Yes, it's giving Libra. It's giving Libra. They will deny, and lie and lie and lie. That's what I'm telling y'all. Lie and lie and lie. Deny. So, don't look at me like that. Don't even look at me like that. So that's been my experience with Sagittarius men. Now, keep in mind, everybody has other placements in their chart. So this is just the sun sign of Sagittarius. If they have like water placements, run. Air placements, run. But they're very fun people. Like, they're fun to go out with. Listen, Sagittarius will take you because they love to go out. They're people pleasers. That's another thing that I don't like about. Wait, hold on, Papa. Come on. I'm gonna let you go. You can go. They're people pleasers. So Sagittarius men, they sometimes get caught up in situations of codependency because they're people pleasers. Like, they really don't like to argue and fight. And I think that's why they claim that they don't like drama, but they will start shit and then walk away like nothing happened. They will get something started and then act like, well, I don't know why you thought that about me. Sir! Like, it's giving Libra, okay? It's giving Libra. So, they get into these situations because they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And, I got to take care of so-and-so. Sir, nobody asked you to take care of nobody. Nobody asked you to go over there and paint that house. Nobody asked you to go over there and change her oil for her. She could have had her best friend down the street come up there and do it. But you volunteered because you wanted to feel like you was Captain Save. That's why it's giving Libra. Okay? They love to appear. Sagittarius men love to appear as though they're great. They don't like to look bad. Just like Libra men. They don't like to look bad in front of other people. They like to give a good impression. Because, they're concerned. They're very much concerned about how people see them. Very much indeed. They're very much concerned how people see them. And that's, that can be a problem because it's like, why are you doing this, that, and the third when it just don't make sense? It don't make sense. Well, I just don't want them to think blah, 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 blah. But then in the same breath, you do care. You do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be over there. Like, the math is not mathing. And so when you confront them on their BS, a lot of times it's always a lie. It's always, I'm a hem and haw. Whenever you get it's a lie coming. It's a lie coming. Well, see, if it hadn't been for such and so, then I could have been there at the job, and then they told me I didn't have to work today, so that's why I didn't go in, and I just decided to go and do that. It's like, sir, get out of my face. Just get out of my face. Just go. Just go. It's giving drama. It's giving drama, and we don't do that. We don't do that. So, there's that, right? There's that. But y'all, don't forget, because I will be doing a giveaway next weekend. Make sure you go check out the other videos. Virgo, I'm going to post y'all tonight when I get off here. I'm going to edit y'all's video and post it. So make sure you go and watch it. I need to do Libra and Scorpio. Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. It's funny, we're talking about these signs. These are the signs that I need to post their collective readings for the month. And happy birthday to my Libras. Now here's the thing, y'all, because y'all know I'm gonna give a little disclaimer. I love Libras. I'm always attracted to Libras, and Libras are very much attracted to me because, honey, I'm fine. But I will never date another Libra man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The devil couldn't pay me to be with another Libra man. No, ma'am. Okay? And I don't care. I don't care what nobody gotta say. Okay? It's not for me. Y'all can turn up, but it's not for me. Libra men are not for me. I cannot. It's gonna be a no. It's gonna be nope, nope, and nope. It's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. Yep. Listen. Been there, done that. Been there. Lesson learned. Funny thing is, I feel like I personally would be compatible with a water sign. That's just my sentiments. Somebody who's a water sign but maybe has fire placements, possibly. Because, like I said, Sagittarius, they love to go out. I love to go out. But there's a lot of Sagittarius placements in my chart. So it's adventure, it's philosophy. Sagittarians are the travelers. They are the ones that like to go out and explore things. That's why they're bold. They're given a very bold nature. Also, Sagittarius men are not the most committal. They are not. Listen, Sagittarius men get repped for being players because they are. A lot of the times they're finessing multiple women at the same time. If you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Tell me I'm lying in the comments. Sagittarius men tend to have multiple women in their lives, whether they're intimate with those women or they just have them around for whatever reason. Female friends, women, the ladies love them. It's giving Libra, like Divine said, it's giving Libra because they like to be seen. Flashy, they like to, everybody to think that they got all the money, you know what I'm saying? All the things. So if you're thinking about a Sagittarius man, just keep this in mind. Keep it in mind. Now, depending on the guy, Sagittarius men are good communicators. From my experience, they're very good communicators. But be ready to get your feelings hurt. Be ready to get your feelings hurt because, like I said, they're very vocal. So if there's something, you got to have thick skin if you're going to date a Sagittarius man because, and same with Scorpio men. Scorpio men are like that too. Like, they are very direct with what they want, what they don't want, what they like, what they don't like. So if they can dish it out, make sure you give it back. Make sure you give it back and give them the feedback, baby. Let them know, oh, the date was trash. So what did you think about? It was trash. I didn't like it. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 2. If that, it wasn't even mediocre, sir. It was trash. Make sure you let them know. Because they will have no problem letting you know if they're dissatisfied with you in any type of way. Any type of way. So, like I was explaining to a client last night in a reading that I did, it's like a lot of times when it comes to relationships, we're so concerned about how this person views us. If they like us, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Yes, there should be mutual attraction and chemistry, granted, right? Because you really should. I don't advise dating people that you're not attracted to. I do not recommend it. But on top of that, it's Venus Day, baby. Always pamper yourself. Always treat yourself the absolute best so that you require it from whoever comes into your energy. You're going to require the absolute best from whoever else comes into your energy because you're already giving yourself the absolute best because that's what you deserve. That's what you work so hard for. Don't let nobody come to you giving you half-ass mediocre treatment. Don't let them do it. Do not. And as soon as they do it, it's a wrap. Normalize going ghost. Normalize going ghost when somebody plays with you in your face and you see they're playing with you in your face. So, I will be live in the morning for readings. So, all of my lovely followers, subscribers, if y'all want readings tomorrow, make sure you're here. I'm going to try to start at 8:30 in the morning because y'all know I got to have my coffee and get myself cute because I'm not going to be on here looking raggedy. I'm not going to do it. So, I'll be here at 8:30. So, just make sure y'all all just, hop in. And if you send a donation, make sure when you hop into the live stream, for those who are new, you can send it through Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, whatever the case may be, but drop a green heart when you enter the live chat. So the moderators, they will make a list of people who've already made their donations for readings, and then I can start going according to that list. So happy Friday, you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys mañana.